Alright, what's up? Gonna be maxing out Swoleseidon today, the evolved version of Poseidon, and sort of show him off a little bit in Volcano Goddess. So before I do this, if you have seen my older video, it's private now, I believe. I did talk a little bit about why I think Swoleseidon as well as Poseidon are the two worst mythics out of the mythic monster pool, right? But I think with the addition of Bastet, who is incredibly buggy, glitched out, half her features don't work, half her stuns don't work on most of the enemies in game. Actually, no, her stun just doesn't work on a lot of enemies in the game, and her damage is not the best. Yeah, Poseidon's and Swoleseidon, not the worst mythics in the game anymore, especially with the new addition of some Volcano Goddess setups that people have found to be able to utilize Swoleseidon and to actually be more efficient than some regular setups. So yeah, just going to upgrade Swoleseidon here. I believe when he is maxed out, he does as much base attack damage as a Jiraiya with the Wednesday buff. I think that's the approximate value. Not super sure, but it is a high amount of damage that isn't really indicated on his stats over here because they all just say fish percent, fish, yada yada yada. But it is pretty similar damage to a Wednesday buff Jiraiya's normal attack. Again, it is an AoE attack, a little bit of an underwhelming attack pattern compared to the other Greek gods. But as you'll see here, he can work pretty well as an alternative carry. This is going to be Volcano Goddess hard mode. Yeah, just doing pretty solid damage all around. He can work out in the later waves too. Some strategies utilize him by putting him on this square over here to allow him to be able to do damage to some larger groups of enemies as a strong secondary damage dealer, right? He's going to be a better secondary damage than Archimedes, just because Archimedes' damage in especially the later waves of hard mode are not really going to be significant at all. So you do want to utilize a better secondary damage dealer such as Swoleseidon here, right? So yeah, I definitely recommend taking a look at him again, just understanding why he's pretty good now. Does have rather niche uses, I'd say, but more uses than he originally was thought to have had, especially with the evolution now, especially with Bastet being the worst mythic now. Yeah, Poseidon's just all around a little bit better, a little bit more worth it to evolve, a little bit more worth it to invest your gold into, and I'd definitely recommend reconsidering him as the best or the worst mythical monster, or sorry, just the worst mythical monster. He's nowhere close to being the best. But yeah, if this video helped, like, subscribe, and yeah, see ya.